Greetings, my dear friends. Today I want to continue our journey through ancient cosmologies. Last time, we talked about Hinduism, about Brahma who created the world from a golden egg, about Vishnu who dreams our universe, about Shiva whose dance destroys and creates galaxies. It was magnificent. But today, we turn to another ancient tradition, to Buddhism. And let me say this right away. Buddhist cosmology is completely different. There is no creator God, no supreme being who designed the universe according to a plan. In Buddhism, the universe exists on its own, following the law of cause and effect, karma, and it is much more unstable, perhaps, more chaotic, and at the same time, more ordered than we can imagine. Imagine a mountain, a massive, incredible mountain. It is called Mount Meru. This is the center of the universe. Everything that exists, worlds, gods, humans, demons, animals, revolves around it. According to Buddhist texts, Mount Meru is 80,000 yojanas high. 1 yojana is about 9 miles. Do the math. That is over 700,000 miles. Taller than the distance from Earth to the Moon. Mount Meru's roots reach into the underworld, and its peak pierces the heavens. Around Mount Meru are 4 continents. Our world is one of them. It is called Jambudvipa in the south. To the east is Purva Videha. To the west is Aparagodaniya. To the north is Uttarakuru. The people on each continent are different. Different lifespans, different heights, different customs. In the south, where we live, people live about 100 years. In the north, in Uttarakuru, people live 1,000 years and know no poverty. They are practically gods. But these 4 continents, this entire structure, Mount Meru, oceans, mountain ranges, are surrounded by a ring of 7 golden mountains and 7 seas. Beyond them is a giant wall of iron and stone, separating our realm of desire from the outer void. This entire structure is called a mandala. But it is not alone. The Buddhist universe consists of an infinite number of such mandalas. Dozens, hundreds, thousands, millions. They exist in parallel, never touching. Each mandala is a separate world with its own Mount Meru, its own continents, its own gods and demons. And all of them are mere grains of sand in infinite space. We all know the theory of the multiverse from science fiction films and stories. Well, Buddhists spoke of it thousands of years ago. They just called it not multiverse, but mandalas. But the most interesting part is not Mount Meru or the continents. The most interesting part is the levels of reality. Buddhist cosmology divides the universe into 3 spheres, or 3 worlds. And again, the number 3. I discussed it in my video about the mystery of the number 3. 3 is everywhere. In religion, in mythology, in the structure of the universe. Body, soul, spirit, past, present, future. And here, 3 spheres of existence, as if the number 3 is the code of reality. The first and lowest level is Kamaloka, the realm of desire. This is our world. Here live beings attached to sensual pleasures. They want to eat, sleep, reproduce, own, dominate. This is the level where passions rule. Within Kamaloka are sublevels. The lowest are the hells. Not one hell, as in Christianity, but 8 hot hells and 8 cold hells. The hot hells are places where sinners are fried, chopped to pieces, forced to drink molten copper. The cold hells are places of eternal ice where bodies crack from frost. And the most terrifying part? It is not eternal. Even in hell, karma can be worked off. Even from hell, one can escape. Above the hells is the realm of hungry ghosts, pretas. They have enormous bellies, symbolizing insatiable craving, but tiny mouths and thin necks through which they cannot swallow food. They are eternally hungry, eternally thirsty, but can never be satisfied. This is punishment for greed and obsession with material things. Above that is the animal realm. No need to describe it. We see it every day. Animals live by instinct, have no abstract thinking, are ruled by fear and hunger. This is punishment for ignorance. Above the animal realm is the human realm, our world. The most fortunate for spiritual practice, because here there is moderate suffering, there is reason, and there is a chance to achieve enlightenment. And above the human realm are the realms of the gods. There are many of them, 26 levels. But the gods in Buddhism are not all powerful and not immortal. They simply live longer, millions of years. They are happy, they enjoy, they dance, they eat. But when their good karma runs out, they die and are reborn in lower realms. Sometimes even in hell. The gods are not salvation. They are just a temporary rest stop. The second sphere is Rupaloka, the realm of form. Here, there are no coarse desires, no food, no sex, no suffering as we know it. Only form, color, and meditative bliss. Here live beings who have mastered high levels of meditation. They are not attached to the material, but they still have a body, subtle, luminous, but still a body. And the third, highest sphere, Arupaloka, the formless realm. Here there are no bodies, no colors, no sounds. Only pure consciousness, infinite space, infinite consciousness, nothingness. This is the level where beings who have achieved the highest levels of meditation reside. And even they have not yet reached Nirvana. Even they are still in the cycle of rebirth, just very high up. This entire vast, multi-layered structure is not a house built by God. It is the result of karma, the collective karma of all beings. Imagine snow falling from the sky, covering the ground. It has no shape, but when the snow melts, water flows along riverbeds. The riverbeds determine the shape of the water. Karma is like riverbeds through which energy flows, and the universe is simply the manifestation of the collective intentions, desires, and actions of all beings. If beings are evil, the world becomes worse. If they are good, the world becomes better. Do you notice this? There is much evil in the world now, much fear, and the world is becoming harsher. Buddhism says this is not punishment from above. It is simply the result. Evil begets evil. And here is another important point. In Buddhism, there is no beginning of the universe. It was not created at a specific moment. It has always existed. Cycles replace one another. Mandalas are destroyed and recreated. But the universe itself has no beginning and no end. Time is more vast than the mind can grasp. Each cycle, each kalpa, like in Hinduism, lasts billions of years. But the difference is that Buddhism does not speak of a creator. Everything happens by itself, like day following night, like tides, like breathing. The universe breathes. And here I cannot help but ask, Could it be that Vishnu is breathing? In Hinduism, Vishnu sleeps, and his breathing creates and destroys worlds. In Buddhism, there is no Vishnu, but perhaps it is the same thing? Perhaps all religions speak of the same thing, just in different words. Perhaps the breath of the universe is what the ancients called God, and what modern scientists call dark energy. I do not know. But there are too many coincidences to ignore them. So the main question, why all of this? Why billions of worlds? Why gods? Why hells? Why 26 heavens? The answer is simple, so the soul can learn. Each level of reality is a classroom in an infinite school. Hell is not punishment, it is a lesson about hatred. The realm of hungry ghosts is a lesson about greed. The animal realm is a lesson about ignorance. The human realm is a lesson about choice. The realm of the gods is a lesson about the impermanence of pleasure. The soul is reborn again and again, rising and falling through these levels like on an infinite staircase. And the goal of this endless journey is to realize that all these levels are illusion. That there is no hell, no heaven, no gods, no demons. Only consciousness. And when the soul understands this, it will break free from the cycle of rebirth. It will attain Nirvana. Nirvana is not heaven. It is not a place. It is a state of complete peace, complete freedom, complete absence of suffering. It cannot be described in words. It can only be experienced. What amazes me about Buddhist cosmology is that it does not comfort. It does not say that everything will be okay. It says, things will be as you deserve, but you can change it right now with your thoughts, words, and actions. You can be born in hell, but you can escape. You can be born as a god, but you will fall. The only way out is not to be born at all, to stop the chain, to attain Nirvana. It sounds frightening, but actually it is liberating, because if everything depends on you, then you are not a victim. You are a creator. Compare this with Hinduism. In Hinduism, there is Brahma who created the world. There is Vishnu who preserves it. There is Shiva who destroys it. The world is a divine game. You are part of that game. But in Buddhism, there is no one playing, only you and your karma. I am amazed by this. Ancient sages, sitting in caves, created a cosmology that explains everything, from atom to galaxy, from ant to God. And they did not use telescopes, only the mind, only meditation, only inner vision. Perhaps the universe really is structured as they saw it. Perhaps Mount Meru exists somewhere in another dimension. Perhaps the hells and heavens are not places, but states of consciousness that we experience after physical death. I do not know. No one knows. But I know that when I close my eyes and look inside myself, I do not see emptiness. I see layers. I see thoughts, desires, fears. I see my inner demons. I see my inner heavens. Perhaps Buddhist cosmology is not a map of the universe. It is a map of the human soul. And when you understand this, you will understand that heaven and hell are always with you, right here, right now. And that is all for today. This was Dreamweaver Mystics. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and write in the comments, what part of Buddhist cosmology amazed you the most? Do you believe in rebirth? I read everything. Until next time, and remember, you are not just a body, you are a traveler, and your journey is not over yet.